I don't know. It was okay.
Teachers on. Who you listen to? What do you listen to in your spare time?
That's the thing.
What's you listen to?
I don't know. I watch so much baby shit.
You just baby, Coco Melon and shit.
Yeah, I'm in like baby mode. So
I got one you might like.
all my heroes are dead anyway. So
who's your heroes, bro? Who's your top?
Rap, Young MC. Who else?
Remy Ma. What you like?
This nigga said
Remy Ma. Who's that?
One of your favorite rappers.
Who is that?
One of your favorite rappers.
Is that the lesbian
Foxy
chick?
Brown.
Oh,
Foxy
no.
Brown.
Foxy Brown? Nah.
This
The
not,
one that you kept your face in her puss?
this guy's not a rapper, but I've been listening to him lately.
You ever? Who's that?
Wish we could live forever. Cause I think I miss
Looks like Scott Ramos.
That old school 60s shit's coming back,
I
dude.
ain't been sleeping no better. So I'ma drink till I can't stand.
I feel like my cousins would like him.
Yeah.
You ever listen to Georgiana?
Mm-mm.
She's like a wigger from somewhere, and she just be rapping.
Easy on the heart. Jesus Christ, man.
Go to Wikipedia.
I just got out of jail.
wigger.
Georgiana.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not it.
No, that's not it. It's
Right.
Georgia. It's with a J. I don't know where she's from, bro.
I'm not.
You know
I'm
what?
Not
I think I've
heavy
heard
on
of her.
this music stuff. I'm just not, man. I don't know.
You're not a big musician, so we started on the wrong foot.
No, you're good. You're good. But this is why, because I'm always getting introduced to like new shit all the time. You know what I mean?
This shit.
Oh yeah, I saw her online.
Yeah.
See, again, I just
I'm like, stop it.
wait. You like her? Or you don't
I
like
hate,
her?
I hate it so much.
Oh, you hate it? Okay.
Like, wow, such a blessing. My right hand man switched up, but now I got leverage. The bro took a watch, now his wrist started hitting.
So I thought this was a joke. I thought this was a prank, and I listened to it. I was like, oh, this is for real.
People are fucking with this. It's people who are like, yeah, Drake, we don't want to hear you say nigga no more. Let the white girl on. We
Yeah.
want the white girl to start rapping. I'm like, this is bad.
But does she say it?
Nah, she doesn't say it.
Drake is black, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
How do you feel about non-black people saying the N-word?
They shouldn't be saying it. But when I was growing up,
Oh, okay.
all the Hispanic people I knew were saying it like laughing, right?
Yeah.
As long as you were a dark-skinned Hispanic. Then
It
was
hasn't changed.
fun.
No. So I took, correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's it's a culture thing.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where if that's how you grew up, that's how you grew up. Have you ever met like a white dude that just has it down and he's like about his business and yada yada and he throws it out every now and then?
I never. That's the thing. There were a lot of wiggers. I grew up in like North Shore
Okay.
in Houston, and then Fifth Ward before that. But there was a lot of wiggers. And
Represent.
they never ever. They just never said it. They never. The Mexican people would.
Yeah. I say it all the time.
Paul Wall doesn't
I
say
do.
it.
Why do you say it so much?
Because this is how I grew up. In my neighborhood, it was like black and brown. That's just how we all got along, I guess. I don't know.
it
But
wasn't-
not to just anybody. It'd be like my friends. I'm not just saying, what up, across the street. Because
Yeah.
I might not know them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get lit enough, it comes out.
Yeah.
But
That's what
Yeah.
I was talking with Jesse Saldana one time. He's like, bro, I've been drinking. I might say the N-word. I was like, please don't, Jesse.
I had to do that. I had to do that at a job one time.
Just drop it on you?
No. I was talking to my friend Mac, and I was like, hey, look, dude, if we get comfortable, I'm going to say nigga a couple times, bro. And he was like,
Don't.
appreciate you. No, he was like, I got you, bro. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I was like, okay. Because he grew up black and brown, too,
That's how I feel like it was like.
Yeah.
Like I have a friend named Junior. He's straight Honduran. He would say nigga a lot.
Okay,
but
I know about that, though.
we never put it together because Junior looks darker than me.
What does his hair look like, though?
My hair. It's just straight, thick, black, nigga ass hair. I don't know how to describe.
I think anybody can say. Plus, I got black people in my family too.
Yeah.
So, I think anybody can say it as long as they can say it. Now, we did have a friend, right? Remember our friend?
What friend?
He's not our friend anymore.
Hans Kim.
No, yeah, right. Hans says it in a funny way.
I was like, who's the
All right.
funniest person that could say that?
No. He would say it foreign, and people would catch him. He would say it in comment, and he would say it foreign, and people would call him. Hey, man, he got into a couple of fights like that.
Oh shit.
And because he would say it so foreign, it didn't sound with a hard R, but it was just like that's not how you grew up, probably. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Remember Josh Ramone? He would try to
Oh yeah,
act tough and shit and say shit in front of people.
Actually, from what I understand, he had hands.
He could fight, but because he kept saying our N-word the whole time.
He had a lot of practice.
I think he did it because he wanted to fight. To be honest with you, but he would say it and like we would look at him like, "Yo, dude, what the fuck?" Yeah, like you ever talk to somebody who's learning English and they say if you ever go to a foreign country, right, and I'm sure you've been, you go McDonald's. Right, you say even though it's like whatever the fuck. I've always liked people who are just beginning to speak English from like wherever the fuck, and they go Washington Bridge. They over enunciate.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's how you say the N-word. That's how you said the N-word.
that's how you said the N-word. Very foreign.
Nah, he wasn't that bad.
Very like, hey, stop the conversation because I'm about to say something right now. Type of shit.
Excuse me, please. Camera on me. Zoom in. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this shit. Y'all all grew up in San Antonio and shit?
Yeah.
That's cool.
No, just Raul.
For the most part.
Where'd you
For the
grow up?
most part, I was in Europe for like 10, 11 years.
Oh, shit.
My childhood.
What part of Europe?
In Germany for like a few years.
Yeah. I didn't even know that. That's
I
crazy.
was American, and then I came to Texas. But we came back. Like I remember Texas, and then we went to Germany for so many years, and then came back, and then I became Mexican. They told me, "Hey, so what kind? So you're Mexican or Puerto Rican?" I was like, "I'm American, dude." They're
George
like,
doesn't like being called Mexican. It really annoys him.
well, because my wife is actually Mexican. Like she's from Mexico. She has property over there. Yada yada. I'm not from Mexico, so when I ask these kids, they're like, "Oh, so what part of Mexico are you from?" They're like, "Oh, the West Side," and I was like, "San Antonio, bro." You know?
Which is Texas. Which
I
used
feel
to be
like-
part of Mexico.
I feel like that's how you end up with a lot of like Latino Trump supporters because they don't realize like it doesn't matter where you're from. It's a vibe, right?
Yeah,
like
you think?
we're
I
not
don't
calling you Mexican locationally. We're calling you not geographically. It's just a vibe that it's
vibe.
an aura. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's American
You're
culture.
not. You're
It's
not
definitely
white.
American culture. Yeah,
Yeah. It's white and it's white and then not white. That's the only way white people look at you.
yeah,
It's either you white or you're not white,
yeah.
and it don't.
Well, I came from like a place where like, oh, he's German, he's Italian, he's American, fucking, and then they come to the United States where you go, oh, what are you? Oh, I'm Irish, and some guy from fucking like Nebraska or some shit,
Hey, bro, you ain't Irish, bro.
Yeah,
You're so white.
that was hard to understand.
Yeah.
Culturally,
How
I was
old were you when you
shocked.
moved back?
Like 10. Well, like what's the end of what's sixth grade?
Like 11, 12.
11 around 12. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Germans doesn't have that. Like there's certain types of German or
No,
like.
I mean, I'm sure there's like
everybody's
some
just-
subcultures and
That's
shit.
what I'm saying.
Some categories,
I
whatever.
know
But
2 black people who lived in Germany. They said it's the best place they've ever lived.
from what I remember, it's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
But it's probably trash now. I don't know.
Why was it the best place they ever lived?
They said they didn't have to think about being black. They said that's the only place they've ever been where like them being black wasn't something they had to just think about. It was like, oh, you have a job, you're a good person, you're
Yeah.
taking care of your shit. You're just,
I mean, well, they're making up for a lot over there anyway. Though,
yeah.
right?
They're the
Yeah.
only country that's like apologized and like tried to learn from it. So,
Oh shit! So
That's
it's
whack.
like
you never
it's,
apologize.
it's
You
like-
just move on, dude.
it's like white guilt can go. It's white guilt hasn't gone far enough. 'Cause
yeah.
If you keep pushing it further because of the whole Nazi thing,
Yeah.
it just becomes better.
Yeah.
Is that what you? Okay.
No, they had like they make them take classes and shit.
Wow, classes.
Yeah, but he's
There's
like,
still
hey,
a few of them around, right?
Like
couple
don't
80-year-olds.
don't be a Nazi class, or this is how you're supposed
There
to
you
treat
go,
others.
monetizing.
I know.
both of them.
Well, it was
It's
gonna happen. at the beginning.
DEI. So apparently, they found $400 billion going to Germany from the United States as a DEI.
400 billion.
$400 billion, dude.
That's crazy. That's how much it costs to make white people not say nigga.
And Trump saying that's not worth it. Is that
Yeah,
what
it's
he's
like,
saying?
it's like,
Goddamn.
bro, we gotta let it fly, baby. Let it from the... Are y'all who did y'all want to win the election? Did y'all care?
My wife and I decided it's none of our business.
No, I feel you on that.
Germany needs 400 billion to renew crumbling. They need 400
I
billion.
didn't vote.
You didn't vote. I feel you on that.
Yeah, we're like, what? It's why?
I feel you on that. I never get mad at people when they vote. Like I have my opinions and I make fun of people.
Who'd you
but
vote
it's-
for?
I voted for Kamala. Straight Kamala.
You didn't see all the memes or they were putting about her? Oh
Yeah.
man, they were hitting her hard.
They were getting her
bro.
bad, bro.
Oh my god. They weren't getting enough for Trump. I'd tell you this. They were not getting enough for him.
No, I think it's because it's been the same attacks for so long that
Mm-hmm.
it's like there's nothing new you can say about them. Like,
They were making AI videos of her. You see the
Yeah.
one where she's like in a top, like a bra and a skirt, and she's drinking something. Her chi-chis are all bouncing.
they had a thick.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? She's not gonna win this. Did they have one of Trump doing anything nasty or stupid like that?
Yeah, they got one right now of him sucking Elon Musk's toes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah. Have
put
you
that
seen
up.
it?
I haven't
that
seen
up,
that
put
one.
that
Yeah,
up,
it's pretty.
It's pretty funny.
Except
Is
he has two left feet or two right feet.
So why did you feel compelled to vote for her?
Because Republicans are stupid.
Oh, okay.
Like, have you ever been in a deep conversation with Republicans and you're like, okay, I'm gonna talk to you, I'm gonna hear you out, I'm gonna learn what your side has to offer, and then it takes about 10 minutes, and you're like, oh, you don't know anything. This is why you think this, because you know nothing.
Yeah.
And so now it's like trying to explain calculus to a baby. It's like there's so many other things
That's
that
stupid,
you
huh?
need to know. Like, I'm sorry, life isn't.
Yeah.
It's not like a you
Like
have
black
to-
and white.
Yeah,
There you
it's
go.
not like that. There we go. Yeah, type shit.
Oh, dude, if he would have,
this
if they
is,
would have sent this out, I would have voted for her for sure, dude.
Yeah.
But see how he has two left
Yeah.
feet?
Elon does look like he would have two left feet
That's
in real
true.
life.
Yes, I actually had it.
Oof.
Did you know he was like
Implanted.
that before?
It's stroking it.
It
Just
just-
makes it
It
wild.
was like what?
Like, you know how he is.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until like I watched him on SNL.
Oh,
And
okay.
he's like walking on his toes. I was like, oh, damn.
Uh-huh.
Now he's like running.
He really
around.
was working the shaft of his foot.
He was working at it.
What's his baby's mother name? Do you know her name?
He has four.
The one that shit in like
was
Johnny Depp's bed.
Fucking graphic.
Oh,
man.
Heard?
Amber Heard.
Amber
yeah.
Heard. She got it in.
That's pretty cool.
Like right after, right? Right after the trial.
I don't
Yeah.
remember, but
No, I
Got
think
Amber
before.
Heard.
you know
before.
they're all IVF.
Really?
You see, he's not fucking him. He's jacking off in a cup and going to the doctor.
No, for real?
Yeah.
By any means necessary. Dog. Hell yeah,
That's,
dude.
that's not cool.
I'm gonna put a baby in you one way.
Because he's choosing what genes go in there.
Yeah, he's
or
trying to make them all
doing
male.
all crisp.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's doing like CRISPR shit, making them all male. That's why they're all male. That's why he hates. He got a trans kid,
Yeah.
and then became a daughter, and then
His
he just-
oldest.
yes, and then so now he's like taking it out on the world. He's weird.
Whoa.
Yeah, definitely weird.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You know, and then his firstborn came out against him.
About what?
She became trans,
Yeah.
She became trans?
or she is trans.
She is trans.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's a big difference.
It's a
dude.
big difference.
Big difference. I'm not trying to get in trouble with everybody.
Do people get in trouble for that anymore? I feel like people
No.
have given up.
I don't
There's
know.
so much more now. It's
Yeah.
like
See, I don't
Before.
just do it on this. I do it in like when I'm in settings, walking around talking and shit. So I don't
Yeah.
want to start that habit for sure.
I feel
Is that his only daughter?
yeah, that's the only one.
Well said. I'm just going to come on here and say that I'm doing well. I'm doing fine, actually.
Damn, Scott sounds like a
I am formulating a response and whatnot. It's being worked on. It's being worked on. Just hold your goddamn horses for
You for this or
5
no?
more seconds, okay? I promise it's getting worked on.
And this was to the remarks of that his after he calls her dead and killed from the woke mind virus.
damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Did the woke side go too far, or has it not gone far enough?
For wokeness,
Not far
Yeah.
enough.
I feel like woke
Not far
hasn't
enough? I want to see it.
woke hasn't gone too far. White people have gone too far.
White people.
Yeah, they
Right.
they don't know what they doing.
You don't got any white people in your family?
I do, and
Come on, bro. What do
they
you say?
they fine, but like
How much more do they got to do?
they just took it too
They're
far.
in your family right now. Jesus. They're trying to help you. Nah, right.
You ever feel like white people are the only people who don't know what it means to be white? So that's why it's hard to have like race conversations with them because they don't get it. Like if white people want to do something, that's just what we got to do now. Like
No, I mean, I don't know.
you don't think so?
It's a cultural thing because
Yeah.
50 if a Mexican person showed up on a plane every day with a dog, they'd be
Yeah.
like, get this fucking dog off the plane. 3 white girls show up with a dog. And we're like, well, everyone bring your dog on the plane now. We have fake money now. We got fake autism money now just because white boys are like, we don't like the money. Let's just call it Bitcoin.
Damn, that's true.
It's if white people want to do something, we're gonna just start doing it. That's just how it is. But they don't get that. They're like, I just have.
You don't have a Bitcoin?
No, I mean,
So wait, white people just believe in themselves a little bit more than
They know how to manifest.
they know
Yeah,
how to.
what-
They believe
Damn.
it. They really do.
how's that a bad thing then? Isn't that a good thing?
It's not a bad thing. I
I
mean,
mean, we
it's
can
good.
learn something from them, right?
I feel like that's why white boys are like super mad about COVID still. Because if you talk to most niggas, no one gives a fuck about COVID anymore except for white dudes. Like you watch Rogan's podcast, he talks about it every week. Like, oh, COVID. I'm like, bro, that shit is done. It's half a decade ago.
Yeah.
But that was the first time white dudes had to like follow rules ever. And they'll never let that shit go. They will never let that shit go. They made us follow rules once. I had to fucking.
It's true though. You don't have that rage.
I'm kind of
No, I don't
rebellious.
give a
too.
fuck.
I'm kind of rebellious.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
myself,
kind of like
Yeah.
I might agree with the white guys.
Bro, I got the vaccine.
They were ready to go to war, both of them.
For
They're like,
what?
let's just have it
It's
all
a slippery
collapse.
slope.
Is
I'm
it?
saying. Yes, of course it is.
He's clearing his house with a gun. Every
what else would
night.
you clear your house with?
I do incense.
With a bat?
Have a dog with an AR-15 and AIDS. Of course you're gonna bring your gun out, dude. Maybe because I don't know. I'm a protector. I don't know. With my family, I will protect them. And it's a slippery slope from when now we're wearing masks. Well, now it's a curfew. Now you can't go outside your house past a certain time. And it's just like, what the fuck, dude? This is not right.
Yeah.
Closing churches down. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
It's illegal to close a church. You can't close. The government can't get involved. But they were like, you guys are all shut down. Yeah, we know you're praying to your God and whatnot in a crisis, but don't do that with each other at least.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
No mass gatherings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, why?
Because you had to be apart so you don't get sick.
Yeah, totally.
We didn't know what it
Getting
was,
ready.
though. Like, China wouldn't tell us what it was.
That was a test. That was to see, will these motherfuckers band together or start immediately robbing each other? The grocery stores are getting low and fucking,
For the most part, people.
It was a test.
That was a
but
test.
Not for that.
What was it for?
It was to find out how far they can go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a test for a lot of things, yeah.
What do you mean by how far they can go? Like how much we
How easily they can tell everybody
It's a scare.
that okay, you have to get a vaccine, right? And it works, but if the other person doesn't get it, it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Like that doesn't make any sense,
Mm.
right? So, but we still did it, and it's like now I feel like they're thinking, all right, so they did that.
I think they got a percentage of the
What
people who did it,
else?
and it's mostly by state. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, if you got the vaccine when you got COVID, like people would be dying. Talking about, can I get the vaccine? They'd be like, no, it's too late now.
Yeah, you can't get it once you.
Yeah, once you get
Yeah.
it, then it's it.
You know how
Once you
many,
get one?
someone got a shitload of fucking money during that whole time? Like someone had to let the gate open or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Someone had to let Big Pharma come in and butt fuck America, I wonder which person got that truckload of fucking money to like do that to us. Do you think it was the president? Do you think it was the fucking some like
First, explain how are we getting butt fucked?
a lot of people couldn't work, right?
Okay.
And a lot of people could work. So the people that were still working were still paying taxes and paying the people to stay home that couldn't work. That's butt fucking America.
I feel like it's more of a reach around than a straight butt fucking. A butt fucking is like all of
Well,
you.
either way, I'm
all of
buying
you
it.
can't work and you got to stay home. That's a butt
fingering.
fucking.
It's a fingering.
It's a finger.
It's something invasive. Didn't go quite as far, but it's
yeah.
still a violation.
You're violated. You're changed. You're changed.
Yeah,
from
I'm
that.
changed forever.
No.
You're changed forever.
They
right?
put that COVID. They went ooh, and I was like ah.
No, it's a whisper in the ear, and
Did
they
you
got
get
your
the shot?
titty, and they're like,
Did you get the
jacking
shot in
off
your
and-
arm?
I got one of them.
You know, you could get it in your ass if you ask them.
The shot?
Yeah, CVS.
You can
go
get
there.
anything in your ass if you ask.
Yeah.
them.
You
Yeah.
go
What if they
CVS.
told you the option? Wouldn't that be weird? You can get it in the arm. You can get it in the glutes. You're like, where? Like I would look. I would be like, is there like a dressing room I change into?
At Walgreens.
Nah, you put the ass on there like an Instagram hoe. You sit it on the sink right on the camera.
Throw it back and
He
throw it
grabbed
back
your neck
in.
and said, "Shut the fuck up."
I got something more experimental than the vaccine.
What's that?
Monoclonal antibodies is what I ended up. Antibodies was what I ended up getting.
What is that shit?
Josh has a condition.
I don't know, but the
He
doctor
makes shit
said to get it, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go do it. It made me feel better.
Oh, that's
but
right.
also, it was an IV.
It was an experiment,
I was
right?
an
Yeah.
experiment.
Yeah,
I
of
was
course, yeah.
I was inside the what was it, the Coliseum in San
Yeah.
Antonio, and they have us in these little chairs, right? And everybody has masked up, and they go to our car and they get us. And then they put this IV, and they're like, and then everybody looks like they're dying.
Yeah.
And I was just like, all right, well, let's see what happens.
Were
And
you
then-
still having symptoms?
No, but I did have double pneumonia. So
Oh, that's right.
Double
Yeah.
pneumonia, nigga?
Double
What does that
pneumonia.
mean? In both lungs?
in both
Or,
lungs.
like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
And so they sent me and got that, and I felt a
Taking
lot
the Magic
better.
Johnson, bro. This is crazy.
That's that's that shit you say when you want to like one up yourself. You're like, well, yeah, you had pneumonia. I had double pneumonia.
Actually,
I remember it.
That's fucking wild, bro.
It was, okay,
I remember he brought me soup.
I did. I brought him soup.
He made me soup. And then-
Okay, hold on. You're friends for how long before you bring your boy soup? 5 years.
Probably 5 years. Anything else, he's gonna think I'm trying to fuck.
No,
A
Well-
3-month friendship. I'm bringing you food. I'm like, bro, he's trying to clap. That's crazy.
my wife did make fun of me.
Yeah,
She's like, your friends bring you soup?
Your wife has no friends.
See when he's trying to
Oh, why you gotta say that about her?
Your wife has no friends. I'm sorry, no real friends, obviously. Damn. Wait, first of all,
Baby,
like,
you got friends. I don't know
y'all
what
didn't
you're
say
talking about.
anything when I bought two of every kind for fucking Girl Scout cookies. Y'all weren't saying, "Oh, he's trying to fuck." You're like, "Yeah, get his money." Which, by the way, I'm super disappointed that she didn't stay committed and stick with Girl Scouts, dude.
Girl Scout cookies are more expensive
That was
than
my
Austin.
fucking plug right there. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I like $1.
My wife is upset, bro. She's pregnant. She's just craving fucking Girl Scout cookies.
Well, go buy some from the Girl Scouts. At
I don't
Station.
like talking to them at the store.
Oh.
I like family. I like supporting family and friends.
Because he's basically got to go hunt down some
Yeah.
children.
And this is weird now. You know how many stores I've been
Where are these children?
went to academy, nothing.
San
With your
Pedro.
hoodie all up and like zipped down.
This motherfucker's outside Claire's.
Don't call them to your car.
What's up, bro? What's up, bro? You got 2 boxes?
Yeah, you know they're not called Samoas anymore.
What they call?
They're called like caramel something.
Because that was a slur.
That's what they said. Yeah.
Samoa? That's not a slur.
It was
Yeah.
a slur.
The-
yeah.
That's a nationality, right?
But the way they said it,
Samoan?
it was like like, you know.
That's like if you had a cookie. That's like if you had a cookie said.
How you can say it like that?
It was a white lady just whispering, you know, those fucking Samoans.
roll.
Just come over here. They don't pay
Come over,
taxes.
little Samoa. Stupid. College.
But it was like caramel something treats or something like that. It's like 3 names now.
Like Hershey's wetbacks.
That sounds delicious and moist.
You know, I'm embarrassed to say my favorite. Is that how you pronounce it? Hershey Wetbacks. You want to go to the clip? You want to get some clips in or what? Yeah. Just like a couple.
Get some clips. What
Why,
clips y'all got?
first of all, you always talk shit, but it's like 2 weeks. We do this every other 2 weeks. So you don't think in 2 weeks you're going to get like 40 of them?
What are you talking about?
All the links that I send you.
Oh, it's not that you send me a lot of links. It's that the time you send them, it's usually like 11 or 12 o'clock at night, and it's just email, like back
'cause
to
I'm
back
in
to
bed.
back. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm in bed.
and it's just weird. And my phone just keeps vibrating, and it's late at night. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, George is emailing me. She's like, you know that you can send it on Instagram. I was like, I told him to email.
I know you're a bitch.
No, I'm not a bitch. You filled up my fucking Instagram with all this.
Come on, dude.
And now you're filling up my Gmail with all the and some of them I'm like, no more. If any of them I have to download, I won't do it anymore.
Yeah, I know, yeah,
because I've
we really
downloaded
can't
some
do that.
shit that I'm like, what the fuck did I just download? And then we can't even
Oh
play.
shit, you're a lawyer. So
Thank you.
this might be better offline.
Yeah. I don't want to. Yeah. Don't even bring it up. It never happened. Jesus.
You're right.
What are you
dude.
doing?
You're right.
It never happened.
It never happened. It's all George.
Look. These are the unopened ones.
Look at the times.
You
Dude.
skipped a bunch though.
Oh, I know. I skipped a bunch.
Show me what you got. She keeps it in. That's crazy. Heat it up. That's wild.
Oh, thanks for the titles, man. I really work hard on the titles.
Eugenics, please. Can you click eugenics, please? I need to see that.
Of all, you cannot take an organ from a dead body, from a cadaver. Within 3 minutes of no oxygen, you're going to start damaging brain cells.
This is
and within
true.
5 minutes, you're going to have cellular death.
You don't have any
got
rights.
to be alive to take your organs. That's the end of it. You're not dead. There's no such thing as brain death. If your heart is beating, if you are metabolizing
That means your
fluids,
brain's working.
if you are metabolizing
is
a
this
liquid feed, a
know.
soil feed, which they give you, and you're having bowel movements, you are not dead. You're not dead. It's a lie. They're talking about the brain stem, where you've got the hypothalamus, the center that controls your blood pressure, your heartbeat. But the rest,
Dude.
you're not dead.
Oof.
It's a lie. It was a lie that was manufactured so that they could do their eugenics, taking organs from one person to the next.
When they say they're talking
Who
about
makes
the
the
Jews,
best
right?
organ
It's
donor?
just-
Under 30 with a beating heart,
No, it's the healthcare
a
system, man.
circulation,
It's fucking
and ideally
crazy, dude.
on a ventilator. When is the decision made to take your organs? Very early on, probably before you are even aware what they are doing. Because the treatment to preserve your organs is very different to the treatment to save your life.
Yeah.
In the UK,
yeah, no
on the
shit.
22nd of May, everybody
If someone
became
goes
an
without
organ
oxygen,
donor unless
can
you
you pause real quick? If someone goes without oxygen, they say for more than 6 minutes is where I've read.
Yeah,
somewhere.
your brain dead.
Your brain's lost that much like ability, you know.
Yeah.
So by every minute, you're losing something, though, you know.
So I thought, okay, when they do take your organs, you are technically alive at that point because they don't want you to die and then take it from a dead person, right?
You can't take organs from like a dead person.
Yeah, exactly. So they're alive. You're an organ donor.
Not organs. You can take parts. You can't take organs.
What? What do you mean? Like you can take a
Take
leg?
retina,
Something that actually
eyes?
functions. No, they have to be alive. No, I guess so. They're
So-
like the corneas.
I
So the
guess.
heart
Yeah,
still
corneas.
has to
but that's
be
just
beating.
a lens. That's like a part. That's not like a functioning where you're like your liver like metabolizes.
Oh my
you
god!
know.
Well, then I got an organ donor then.
Is this? But like,
So
is
you
it-
have no choice in this. They
But
will
here's the
come
thing,
take
like,
whatever.
Do we know this is true though?
Yeah.
'Cause How do we know this is true? Like we don't know if I don't know who that lady is. She might
He's
not
a
even be a
doctor.
doctor.
Look at that lady.
So-
you telling me that's
He's
The
works at the
it's a harvest companies, right? And
Yeah.
they come into the hospital and they like, hey, who can we take what's what from? The hospital gets money when this happens. I think, I don't know. And
yeah.
we can edit some of this shit out.
No.
So then
This is the kind of shit that
it's like for someone who, like for Larry, right? So he donated his body to fucking science or whatever like that. But he would have donated anyway because they'll even if your driver license says it, they'll still take whatever they want from you, even if you're dead. Like my brother, we found out that I can't donate anything through my brother because when he passed, they took his corneas, right? And then they asked my parents, you know, they take them as soon as they can, right? And so then they asked my parents, like, hey, were you guys out of the country during this part? They were like, yeah. They're like, fuck. And so they told the guy, hey, just throw him away. And the guy, he shot my brother's corneas in the trash. But over the
Right
trash
off the
can,
back-
there
right
was
off the
this, yeah, there was like a little backboard and net there.
Did he
dude.
say Tim Duncan?
Nah, he said Kobe, bitch. But Kobe. But so that's when we found out that I can never give blood. I can't fucking whatever, you know. I have it tattooed on my chest. I was out of the country during Mycal because that's what it is.
Because you may have mad cow.
Man,
To
probably.
this day,
have
that's in
dormant-
effect to this day.
In effect to this day, bro.
You have dormant mad cow?
Dormant.
Who mad cow and herpes, the two things you can't get rid of. This is
Damn.
This is
to
true.
know.
Yeah. That fucking cow, dude. I trusted that cow. It's not give me herpes.
This is the kind of shit that like your girlfriend watches at like
Yeah.
11 o'clock and radicalizes her. And then,
So it's
If
actually
we can
him.
edit this real quick.
yeah.
Edit this real quick.
Why do we got to edit?
So I'm in imaging, right? And
no,
so
no,
I have
no,
to,
no. I don't
like-
want to edit.
Yeah, you got that.
No.
So I'm in imaging, and sometimes
No.
I have to they order shit on somebody
gonna
to
edit.
make sure it's still functioning properly.
Yeah.
The guy he's intubated and whatnot. And he's a kid, bro. He's like 20 years old, dude. And I go in there, and I'm like, all right, lift up his shirt. I'm doing his ultrasound real quick, or I got to bring him down and do whatever else. And those people will walk in. Well, how much more time do you have? I'm like, are you family? Are you a nurse? I don't know who you are. I'm doing an image on this person.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, it's for me. I'm like, what? Well, I'm from the Harvest Agency, blah, blah. Like, they'll say their name, but it's never like Harvest. But I'm like, oh, is that like a Harvest? And they're like, yeah. And they're always like embarrassed about it because they're basically grocery shopping on this fucking kid's organs and shit, dude. It's fucking bananas.
But doesn't that save lives?
Fuck it. So then fucking they take the shit without telling you, and then when you go to the what do you call it? Like the mortuary.
Yeah.
The morgue, yeah.
What do you
More-
mean they take the
But
shit without telling you?
All
What
they
does
do
that
is
mean?
sew you up, or they'll, but by then you're all fucking cut up already, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
At that point, I don't give it. Like, take whatever
Really?
you want from me,
No.
bro. I'm dead.
What organs do you not want them to take from you?
I hope they take all of it.
Nothing.
If somebody can get use out of my dick after I die, that'd be
so
great.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's somebody who wishes they had my dick, and I ain't got that much. So you gotta really think about that.
Yeah.
I've been in the AP lab where you get some fucking idiot holding a tongue,
Yeah.
right, and they have the whole GI tract, and there's an anus all hairy and shit, and they go, look at this, and this is an educated dude doing that, and you have to laugh because it's like, when am I ever gonna say this again? This
It's
is crazy.
funny.
Funny.
is
This
funny.
is like, whoa,
This is,
oh yeah.
this is my kind of shit with like RFK is like the new health director or
Yeah.
whatever. And I know some people think that he sounds smart, but RFK is not a doctor. He
Yeah.
is a lawyer.
He
And
benches a lot though.
I am a lawyer, and they don't teach us anything about medical shit in law school. You know what they do teach us in law school? How to read stuff and come up with lies. That's all they teach us how to do.
Nice.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, they're
to,
torts,
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to make the guy who learned how to read stuff and come up with lies
But
about
aren't
it.
most of our presidents lawyers though?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're smarter than all of you. That's why we have to run you all. you know?
Just better. Smarter is to be, whatever, but definitely better at manipulating. For
Yes.
sure.
That's the only thing that keep lawyers are the backbone of society. It's not doctors, it's not teachers, it's not nurses. It's lawyers. We write the laws.
Everybody that picks the bones. Yeah. You're right.
Everyone thinks it's the Jews, and it kind of is, but then right above that is the lawyers.
Lawyers.
Yeah, my mom's an attorney. She's
yeah,
she's ruthless, dude. She's ruthless, man.
Let's stick on the medical field here. Take your meds.
So she's like a litigator. You walk into court, everybody fucking shudders, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
I like trial lawyers are a different beast, dude. They
Oh,
have,
my
like,
God.
power, man. Who's this?
Shit in 6 days. Like my stomach is gonna explode. I sent my husband to the store. Magnesium citrate. We're gonna try
This is just some old shit I was
It's either
all
gonna
sharing
go
with you,
really
I think.
bad or really good.
Don't. Why? No.
She's got a dookie.
This is my kind of girl, though.
What
dude.
is it though?
She's just drinking straight magnesium. That's
Magnesium,
milk. Yeah.
like
Don't.
I don't know if I should down the whole thing. Oh, it's burning.
that's my girl,
I'm just
dude.
gonna send it.
There's no way she did that for real.
That's my girl.
Oh,
Just a
how much
trooper.
are you supposed to drink?
No, you're like a cat full.
It's literally burning me.
Is that her shitting?
Probably.
Update. Now I can't stop shitting. I mean, the whole fucking devil is coming out of me.
Oh,
okay.
turn it off.
Yeah.
Turn it off. This is disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting. I
Hold
never
on, hold
wanna
on.
see-
Keep
no,
going. It's
I don't
almost
wanna
over.
see any
It's only a
more of this. I'm taking my
good.
headphones off. That is
Every-
so. That
every ep-
noise. That noise is gonna fucking haunt me for the rest of my life.
Every episode, I try to get Josh to dry heave and shit.
That is so fucking gross.
I'm getting better, though.
Awesome.
All right. Show
Oh
it-
my god.
Show us something wholesome.
Head dent.
I was like, this better pay off, man.
Head dent. You have a dent in his head.
I'm assuming. Oh yeah,
and
from
people's heads will all start to morph into this.
I have a dent. It's a f***ing indent. That's bro.
Oh, from headphones.
headphones?
Josh
Yeah.
has it. We all have
Scientists
it.
predicted that many internet users will all have mutilated heads in the near future, and their heads will dent. However, this is no longer a prediction and is now happening across the world. People were terrified when Twitch streamer Curtis had shaved his head for charity.
Dude, the shaver's working like a champ. Dude, I have like an indent right here. This is where my headphones go. I have a fucking headphone indent in my head.
Curtis
they
was
made it
terrified
worse.
to see the start of a dent. Oh, but there's more, because it didn't just stop.
It's fucking.
Bro, your explore page is fucking insane.
This is a symptom for everything, you know.
Mad. The most fucked explore page I think we've ever seen in our lives.
Try
Oh, this is wonderful.
if you wear it with a hat, I don't think it should cause an indentation.
No, you don't think so?
No.
What about
People who
fuck
play,
you?
people who play just fucking 18-hour long days of games.
If it's
You
their
deserve
their
to look
fat
fucked
doesn't grow into it, you know. Like this ring right now. Look
And
at this.
I bet your algorithm's already like just you turn it on and it's already sending you wild shit right off the top.
Look. I got an indent from my ring. You don't think I'm gonna get shit from the
oh
headphones?
yeah, I got it in my
Answer me. All right.
yeah my ring finger does that. That's what a girdle does. You put on that girdle, and then it's supposed to shrink your waist and shit.
Yeah.
That's what I do, so I can have a real
Yeah,
tiny
right.
waist.
You can't eat when you have a girdle on.
I know
though,
you can't.
Yeah.
And I look in the mirror and I turn around. I'm like, yeah, and I tug it.
You spank yourself a little bit. You say who's been bad? I'm
No,
sorry,
no, no. I say I'm a good boy.
Who's this asshole? This guy only owns Bitcoin.
Or I only own Bitcoin, so I have to spend it because it's the only money I own. I have credit cards and I spend on those. And then when I need to pay those down, I sell the Bitcoin to pay them off. I do bill pay with Bitcoin. But in that way, I'm borrowing the currency that only goes down. So I get to spend it without ever needing to hold it. And I hoard the currency that averages going up 50 to 100% year over year. So everything around me gets 50 to 100% cheaper year over year, right? It gets a half off every single year. And I spend on a credit line of the currency that's getting actively debased by my government. And so I'm just running
This
a
guy
short
reminded me of
trade
Josh.
all the way down
This
to the
Jack
penny.
Mahler, he's helping.
That's why I put fuck you.
He's helping El Salvador create Bitcoin mining facilities through their volcanoes.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it needs all that heat.
Mining facilities. What are they going to put there? Just a bunch of
Well, the
archiving systems or something?
No, not archiving. It's you need energy to run the miners. So that's why they're moving to like these other countries where they get us cheap miners to mine this stuff.
So job creating?
No, it's not. It's like one person could watch a whole facility pretty much, make sure they're still running.
Damn, dude.
Have you ever seen it though?
Seen what?
Like a Bitcoin mining operation?
No, I've never
It sounds
seen
like buzz, like bees.
Yeah, because what it is it's one guy and he's got a whip and there's 30 Indians and he's just and he's just like they're doing and they're going to talk.
In that scenario, would you want to be the guy holding the whip, the people getting whipped, or the whip?
I think I would. That's the thing. They've got 30 and they're all strapped to a milking table, by the way.
Damn, this is getting fucking Mad Max-ish.
So what about him?
Huh?
So what about him?
What?
The video.
I think it just pissed me off because I felt like I was talking to you. That's why.
Why did that piss you off?
I don't know. Man.
They didn't explain it. There's more questions now.
No, just how smug this. Like I don't have any money. Like I didn't understand.
Why do you always make it like that though? You make it like I talk like or
it reminded me of you. And I was just like this. Fuck you, dog. Even my wife was like, "Who's this?" I was like, "I don't know."
It's a smugness. I understand. It's a smugness. You sound like
I'm half asleep, holding my phone, like, and then this guy comes on. Oh, fuck you, dog.
Yeah, this guy's like a
expensive Taco Bell is now?
multi-millionaire.
Damn, I want some Taco Bell right now.
You knew who that
Expensive
was?
as fuck.
Yeah.
Even though he sent it to you randomly?
Oh, I didn't know until
And
I
it
clicked
just
on
says
it.
"fuck you." That's the name.
Well, that means
That's all I could type.
No clit, no service. That has to be. It probably has nothing to do with clits. That's what's great.
No clit, no service.
No, it probably does, man. This is probably one.
I thought it was a beef pussy or a camel toe that I was fingering. It was a ball sack. It was the dude's ball sack, and he was fucking because he kept turning, he kept tucking his dick, and I was fingering the ball sack. And I was wondering why he wasn't moaning or anything when I was rubbing the clit.
Have you ever been in a situation where that could have happened?
I'm trying to.
Basically, do you like trans people or not, dog?
I'm trying to. You remember when like Maury would have that show and they'd be like, "Well, I've been with him for 7 months."
No, yeah.
And I'm just gonna tell him I'm a man now. And they're like, "How do you not know? How do you?"
Some girls are freaky, man.
Man, he thought the balls
Some
were
girls-
a clip for a good while because he was really going
He was
at it.
really but what feels the same?
It's a soft skin. The ball sack is like a soft skin,
Like,
you
man,
know.
this girl's
So
got
it's
a
like,
real meaty clit.
There was probably pre-cum in it, so it probably got a little.
no. He said he turned it in.
If it's a trans woman, they probably got something going on where they make them real small, like some kind of they put them on estrogen or something, to where they're not like hanging man nuts. You know what I mean?
They can be. They can be.
They're up,
shriveled,
cold. Yeah,
not always.
And he's rubbing the football skin.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right. There's yeah.
He might be
Big
thinking it's
skin
all.
there.
Maybe he might be thinking it's all lips, and he's like, "Oh, I can't get through the lips." Like the ball sack, it just feels like a lot of lips.
Oh, okay, just like long beef curtains.
Roast beef.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
the same. It's the same texture.
No, I think he knew immediately, probably, right? Didn't he say
No,
that?
he said he was doing it for
Rubbing
a while.
the fucking ball sack.
He said that she wasn't moaning, and he's like, "Why isn't she moaning?" Because he wasn't.
I don't think you don't touch the clit like this. You do it like that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's how I do it.
I like this.
No. That's
Like
the
taking
joystick.
off a cable?
Dial down briefcase.
TV cable?
Yeah.
I do Morse code.
Ouch. Dial down briefcase is the best.
I put my my larynx on, and I kind of like Kane from WWE when he talked. They love it. It's you can use that for free.
Yeah. Have you ever met a woman who's just too robot heavy? Like she's been desensitized by her machines, and then she's trying to.
Oh, by toys, you mean?
Yeah, and then she's trying to get you to
No,
like
I kind of do like that.
go hard in the paint, but you're not ever going to compare to something that just.
Well, I like that because it's
12-hour batteries.
Because you can just fuck, and then when you come, they make themselves come with their big machine, and that takes so much pressure off.
I know, yeah.
And they come real hard, and I'm outside at that point. It's a whole other. I'm like,
Why wouldn't you?
The balcony, like.
Why wouldn't you use it when you're having sex?
Well, you can do that too, but
Yeah.
they don't want you there. They want you out the room.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If
That's
you-
true.
If
That's,
you're using if you're
Dude, you're
jackhammering
done.
yourself,
All right.
well, okay.
Imagine you're an expert on working on your house, and someone comes in and doesn't know what they're doing.
Okay, so
Okay, you can hammer a couple things, but
there's a guy who does what's his name? The one from 50 Shades, something Gray, right? So there was a porn star, Owen Gray or some shit like that, right? And in the porn, his end move is always using a vibrator while he's fucking her, which is unheard of for like porn. It's like, no, you're supposed to only use your dick. And
He's
maybe your
changing
hand.
the game.
He's changing the game. And they these porn actresses go on podcasts and they're like, who do you want to get with? And they all want to get with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like
evolving.
Well, because
Yeah.
they're selfish.
What do you mean?
He's just pleasuring me. He gets nothing out of this except wanting to pleasure me. You know what I mean?
But it's using the vibrator to you don't give it to her to be like, go ahead and have fun.
Women have
It's
to
like, I'm
overcome so
using it
much,
on
I
you.
think, in order to come. You know, you have to come over the day.
I think
You have to get over their feelings about
Well,
how
this
their
is the
dad
thing. Like,
left.
I think if you can't make yourself come, man, woman, you are retarded. I think that that is the life surviving is
Yeah.
the number one thing that we're supposed to know how to do. And if you can't come, give up.
But a
Life
girl
is-
doesn't need to come in order for life to go on.
I don't care. Do you have? We don't have clits. We have to fucking.
We have big clits.
Yes.
That's
we
what
have
they.
So
giant
all
clits.
our
Yeah, my
all of our
clit's
nerves
huge.
are spread out.
Yeah, enormous
You
clit.
girls all have a.
Whenever you think you have a little dick, just think how big your clit is.
But girls
you got
have
a
a
big-ass
pleasure
clit.
button. It's
Yeah.
a button on top of it, and if you can't
Yeah.
figure out how to move it, I don't know. Move the button.
Well, because they're
move
more
it.
they're more like emotional. They have a hard time like letting go.
You mean
of, like,
there's a deficit in their
Oh,
brain
yeah.
stopping them from doing the thing that we were all supposed to know how to do?
No, I think
would call that
their
retarded.
thing was this get dumped in. That's what their thing was. You know, so their thing wasn't.
Bro, help me out here.
Well, it could be scary too.
Their thing is to
because-
get dumped in. That's it.
Because for millennia, when you did get dumped in, you'd get pregnant, and we just get to do the dumping, and there's a fear of getting somebody pregnant, but not having
This whole
the pregnancy.
female empowerment is very new. You know, most of the time they were just expecting to get dumped in.
if
and
I
have
knew
kids. They
I could
weren't
get
expecting to
pregnant,
enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I knew I could get
Our
pregnant,
grandmothers
I
never
might
came.
I might not.
Damn.
My grandma
I
came.
got a young grandma, dude. She went through the '60s and made it out. So she probably
Wrote it.
She probably knows her body in and out. Probably.
Wind on it.
You ever seen
That's my grandma, dog. Fuck you up, bro.
Angelina Martin.
Son of a bitch.
Angelina Martin has this joke where she's like, back in the day, vibrators are big like fax machines. I was just like, it's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
This is true though. Yeah.
She's like, you had to get it in quietly. They were big and loud.
Well, now they're getting big again. Have you seen- there's those like
Yeah.
saddles that they ride now, and
I think
Yeah.
that's
How do you
always
keep
been
up
the
with
thing.
all
And
this?
dudes are creating like AI women that'll fucking clean and shut the fuck up and suck your dick. And all kinds of shit.
I don't
They'll-
like
They'll
that.
tell you facts.
I don't like that. I don't like this
I kind of like it. I don't
sex
know.
robot. It scares me
It does scare
Why?
me.
because they're not.
I think women, your time is up, dude. We gave you all a chance. Now let's go to the future.
No, that's not a human being. It's creepy as fuck.
I know.
How do you
It's not.
know?
It's a
But it
kind.
becomes sentient.
I don't care if it becomes. Then it's another species, and we got to go to war.
I watched Companion today. It's about that. It's about
Yes.
sex robots and like
that
what they
Megan
become
Fox?
too real. No,
No.
it's the girl who she's the new Megan Fox. I don't remember her name.
Oh,
She's very cute though.
And she plays a
it's
robot.
called the companion.
Yeah.
Mm.
There's a part where Jabuki, I don't know, he's a really funny comic, but he's in the film and he just shows up randomly, like very un-Jabuki like. And then the robot's like, "What's your name?" And he looks in the camera and like he's gonna say Jabuki, and he doesn't. He says, "Oh, my name's Todd." I was like, "Come on now, that was your moment right there." But
there's a movie out on Netflix, I think Netflix, where
Baby Boy,
Megan Fox. That's pretty good though too. It took me like a couple watches to be like, "Oh, he's a bitch." I swear to God, the first time I watched, I was like, "Everybody's against this guy. He's a good guy."
I know.
He is a good guy. He was 19 in that movie, and that girl was 26. He was preyed upon.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Because of that movie, I was an
water.
idiot, and I started buying Alizé.
What? From Baby Boy?
Yeah.
Really?
I'd show up at a party in a bag.
Do people
That
think
is
you
the
were
worst.
whack as fuck or
That's
gay?
the
Probably.
worst product placement to
Oh,
work
yeah.
at.
Yeah.
I would buy Alizé to mix it with Hennessy so we could have the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
But sometimes I would just drink straight Hennessy and then fight. No. But
Fighting when you're drunk is so much fun. It's real nigga shit, but it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, maybe like wrestling around when you're drunk.
Yeah.
All right, and then it leads to something. It leads to something that you have
Feel
to
another
always say, "I
man's
was drunk."
strength.
I don't know about that. But
I'm trying to think if I ever fought drunk. Maybe
I beat up my fraternity brother when I was drunk one time.
on purpose or by accident.
On purpose.
Okay.
He put me in a situation where I had to beat him up.
Oh, what?
Well,
Yes.
My girlfriend cheated on me with him.
Oh.
Whoa, that's just beating up a dude who fucked a girl.
But not like she was a hoe.
Over a hoe?
But that's what I'm saying. Like she's a hoe. You gotta let a hoe do a hoe thing. Like you can't get mad when a hoe does hoe stuff, right? Like,
Nah.
you
Was
can't
he
kick-
supposed to ask you?
Don't
Or like
kick-
run it by you?
Nah, she just did it because she was on some hoe shit. Like you don't kick the dog when it bark when you turn the vacuum on. Like that's crazy, right? It's a dog. That's what it does. So I told him, I was like, "Hey, it's cool. Just don't come to the fraternity house, okay? Because if you come to I put it in the group chat, the WhatsApp. I was like, if you come to the fraternity house, I'm gonna have to fuck you up." And I put it in front of everyone.
Well, now he has to because
I said it, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Why?
so, because I said it in front of everyone. So if my thinking is, and I got my dad's voice in my head, it was like, if you say you're gonna do something, you got to do it.
Well, then that's different. I guess.
So then he walked in and I was drunk. I was like, damn, I gotta whoop this nigga ass. And so I had to beat him up. That's probably the last fight I got into, I think.
Did you go like in the movies and tap him on the shoulder like?
Nah, like he walked in, he thought I wasn't gonna do anything. I stood up and I just swung on him. It was just a
He came right up to you. Hey, what's up, dog?
No, I came up to him. He walked in. I was like, damn, I got to do this shit. And so
Did you freak everybody else out too? I was like, oh shit, he really.
yeah, because they were really freaked out.
They
I think
grew up together, best friends.
I think I scared everyone when they did that because I was a cheerleader in college. So
I mean, you did tell them.
No shit.
they were
Oh,
just
so
like,
athletic.
they just like, he ain't about that. But I'm like, I'm still a wild nigga from time to time.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, imagine how many fights you got into being like a cheerleader.
In a black at a black
Yeah.
school, yeah.
Yeah.
I really had to.
For
I've
real?
I've worked so
That's
hard.
serious, bro. Yeah.
Anytime someone's like, "Oh, Dédé not black," I'm like, y'all don't understand how hard I have to suppress the wild nigga in me just to like get to this friendly persona. Just leave me alone and let me be happy. I don't
Yeah.
want to, you know what I'm saying? Let me listen to Dave Matthews Band and be cool. We ain't got to do that shit.
So that they continue on dating or
Yeah, they dated for like a year later, and I think it was just because like, oh, we trying to figure it out. Then she ended up cheating on him with someone else.
oh
But that's because like her mama was being a hoe is hereditary. Like you can't.
Well,
Yeah, people are born gay. People are born hoes. Like it's really.
It's not exactly not hereditary.
Yeah,
it's like cancer. It's in everybody's family.
It is. It's gonna like you can go have like a dude have 5 daughters. One of them might be a hoe, and like he love them all the same. It don't.
yeah.
I think it's empowering.
Maybe
you
it's
know?
parenting, right?
For women to go have sex with a bunch of people, and then that's good for them.
Yeah.
You know.
We only get to live once.
I did it for a reason though. I just didn't do it to be a hoe. Though. I did it because I wanted to please the one woman that I settled down with. I wanted to please her. That's all experience I got from doing that. So
That's good, bro. I like hanging out with dudes who like their girl or like love their wife.
yeah.
I can't stand being around niggas who complain, "Oh, my fucking bitch wife." I'm like, I get uncomfortable when they start like, "What you want me to do? You want me to fuck your wife? Like, what am I supposed to do?"
You take it there.
Yeah, it's like, what you want me to do?
Listen,
with
if
this
you really want her out of your life, I'll have sex with her.
I will fuck your wife.
It does kind of put you in a shitty situation if somebody's talking shit about their significant other.
was
'Cause,
like,
what
bro-
are you supposed to say? Like, yeah, I know, right?
Unless they make it funny, then you're just laughing about it the whole time.
Yeah.
But you know,
But it's like, oh, my wife is such a bitch. Would you want to be like, yeah, I know, bro. Your wife sucks. God, she's at the Christmas party ruining the vibe. What a bitch. Ugh.
I hate it when people break up and then they all still hang out together, and you're like, oh, do we still like her or no? Do I have to unfriend her?
Do we hang out?
Do we hang out with her? Is it cool?
Can I like her bikini pics now?
No, yeah. No, you can't go back.
You can't go back.
Nah.
You can't retroactively thirst it. I will.
I guess you could if you weren't that much friends with him, maybe. You wouldn't do that?
No, I wouldn't do that.
No.
If my wife leaves me, you guys have to unfriend her immediately.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
So I think that's like an old school. What? Wait, what'd you say?
If my wife leaves me, you have to unfriend her immediately.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why? What if she gets like into crazy shape again and
She will.
starts trying to get
and
the
that's why
hump
I
on?
unfriend and block.
I already unfriended her because I thought 3 years ago it was gonna happen. I just want to get ahead of it.
Oh, thank you. I
And then it
appreciate
didn't happen, and I was like, man, I feel like an asshole.
That's funny.
Once we're not together, we ain't together, bro. I'm just saying. That's how I am with my girl, you know.
No, you're not.
Huh?
No, you're not. And it's not just my girl. It's the mother of my children. It's different.
That'd be weird, huh?
Yeah, very weird. Unfriend
I did
her.
that one time. It was weird.
What? You did what one time?
This friend of mine. He was a friend. He was
You
like
gotta
a
explain
boy.
it. You can't just say I did that one time.
He was a guy I grew up with.
Yeah.
And I had sex with his baby mom.
Oh,
that's
Man.
crazy.
And we fought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he
Bro,
win?
No. He didn't win.
How old was the kid? 2 weeks.
No, it was little. No. Fuck.
2 weeks.
It was close. It was close though.
That's crazy.
It was close. Maybe like a few months. I don't know.
The summer going into
Wow.
The summer going into 10th grade. One of my really good friends, he went to juvie.
Yeah.
And I thought he was gonna be in juvie for a while. And as soon as he went to juvie, I was like, I gotta fuck his sister. I have to. And so I immediately started dating his sister like over the summer with dating.
You see all of our faces go.
Yeah. I mean, but so he
Not
got
mine,
out.
I don't have one, so.
He got out in 3 months. And I was like, 3 months? He stabbed somebody with a pencil.
Oh shit.
That should be a year or so. That was enough for me to get out, tell my mom to put me in private school or something. Bro,
So what was the time? Like it wasn't forever, obviously, but it was maybe like you thought a year, maybe.
I thought it was gonna be a year.
She'll forget it. She'll bring it up.
Bro,
Or
he was
something.
back before November break. I was like, oh, he's gonna kill me.
So you weren't really his friend. You just always wanted to fuck his sister.
No, I was friends with him, but then like, you know, you get a little older. I'm like, damn, she look kind of. I'm not almost said her real name, but she look good.
Yeah, I think that's perfectly fine. I mean, that's my sister. She's not. I don't own her. It's my sister. You know.
Yeah, it's like I was at their house all the time. What I'm gonna do? Stop coming over just?
Did you grow up with sisters?
No.
You don't have any sisters?
Mm-hmm.
It's different when you have sisters, right? Because
Men used to end wars by giving their sister over to another fella.
Oh, they get married and all that shit. Yeah. Sisters are cool because you could talk to them like a dude and don't get all weird because they're a female. You know.
Yeah.
They're cool like that.
That was the best part of cheerleading because like they're your teammates, and so you just get to talk to them like dudes. Like these are literally my friends. There's no kind of subtext or anything like that.
No boundaries, no nothing. Although my sister did cross a boundary with me. We were talking about sexual positions, and she said her favorite. And I was like, "Oh, you fucking bitch!" You know, I just, oh Jesus Christ, you know?
Get it out.
That was like, she's like, "What?" And I was like, you're a bitch, dude. You're a hoe." She's like, "Fuck you, you fucking," whatever. We started arguing and shit.
Yeah.
That's just something, like, dude, what are you doing?
Have some clash.
Do you not like
What?
cheerleaders now, like
It was
girls,
my fault.
or it's like that's like, are you attracted more to cheerleaders or less cheerleaders because you were a cheerleader?
I think less just because I'm older, and when I think of cheerleader, I think of like child.
No, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Dallas Cowboy
They are
cheerleader.
children.
Okay, maybe that.
Still
Yeah.
children.
It's in the 20s.
When I
Yeah,
see
dude.
them now,
Children.
Yeah.
25.
Below 25, I cannot even look at them.
You're a liar.
I did have
I mean,
a
I'll
real.
look.
I had a really weird. I had a really weird moment at a hotel like a couple of months ago where I cheered on this team in high school, and I saw a girl wearing the same uniform that I cheered in, and she was like with her mom, and I was like, "Oh, you cheer for this team?" And I said the name, and I was like really excited, and I was like, "So and so there," and we talked about all this stuff. And I was like, "Oh, I used to cheer there," and I had like pictures of it in my phone. I showed her. I guess she just thought, because her and her mom looked so confused at first, and they were relieved when I said I cheered. They were like,
Yeah.
"This is the most knowledgeable pedophile we've
sure.
ever seen."
Yeah, I would think that too.
Like,
You went up and talked
I
to
would've-
a girl that you weren't related to at all?
they were in front of me checking into the hotel, and I was just like, "Oh, you guys cheered there? Like you saw it?" And it's
Yeah.
like such a small insular thing or whatever. You ever watch Chappelle Lacey on stage?
No.
Really funny comic. He's a cheerleader too. Big black dude. Very funny. Very good.
Oh,
too.
you know what? I have seen them. Yeah, those
Yeah.
clips. I think it was like a don't tell clip or something.
Yeah. Well, like I saw him.
He was talking about it.
And I saw him at a show in LA, and we literally just talked for 30 minutes about like just because you just get it's a very fun it's not like anything else. Like it's the only thing where like
No,
girls
not
are
like
your
anything else.
actual, your equals, and you're training with them, and it's like you're hyper athletic, but no one really knows you're athletic.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's so stupid. It's such a stupid thing to take seriously, but it's a whole little sub.
Everything is. I mean, come on. You know.
Yeah.
The baseball, the
Comedy,
fucking softball, comedy's ridiculous.
Comedy's so
Pickleball
ridiculous.
leagues. There's badminton in the Olympics.
Yeah.
So it's just all of what you're into, you know. Like I used to think as comedy, like, all right, I don't go. I'm not on a softball team. I'm not fucking, you know. Hey, I'm in a pool league, you know. I used to think, oh, comedy's my fucking thing that I do. And then you meet cool people and like actually some celebrities sometime. You're like, oh, this is actually pretty fucking cool, but it's only because I don't know the most famous bowler. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all a big fuck. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What'd you think of those cheerleading movies when they came out? Like Bring It On and shit.
I loved them. They were great.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like
I'll be honest with you, I've never met in person a male cheerleader.
Yeah.
I've been around a bunch of pigs and vile villains, man. I'm really. It's really cool. It's actually surprising. I don't know why I'm so surprised that you're like a like a male cheerleader.
We won national championships in college. It was
No
really
shit.
Fun. Yeah.
Fuck, man.
It was
Hell
very,
yeah.
very fun. It was a really fun time. Like I look at it like, look, here's all my.
Be honest though.
Yeah.
You never. Not
Those are all
one
my
of
friends
them.
from cheerleading. Yes, I mean too many.
Okay.
It's pretty bad.
Dude, I mean, you're tossing them by the pussy. You know, like how would you not at some point?
As long as you're not
Because
grabbing
you're
them.
around each other all the time.
Yeah.
It's prison.
Well, it has to be other schools
And then they sync
Like
up
from
too,
cheer
so you know when
camps.
they're all in their period and all that shit. Pheromones is kicking. You know what I'm saying?
One time, I think this is the funniest.
I think that's the most predator villain thing.
We tried to skip over that. He was like, "No, I got to go back to it."
Crazy dude. The commitment. And you know, I'm sure you got persecuted, whatever. You know, I'm sure you get the same questions asked all the time, but you're like, no, I was doing my shit, man. Damn.
It was just cool.
God bless you.
One time, we were doing this pyramid, where you stack girls on top of other girls. Sometimes they're 2 high or 2, 3 high, which is like literally 3 people high, which is pretty tall. There was this girl that I cheered with, Candace, and she would always like fake it to get out of conditioning at the end of practice, which was like 20 minutes of
Fake what?
Yeah.
Being hurt. She always fake being hurt to get out of practice. So one time she fell, and the pyramid fell, and the coach was like, "Whatever, let's just start the conditioning." And Candace lays there, and she's like, "I just can't get up. My back hurts." And we're like, "Get up. We don't have time for this." She's like, "No, I think I broke my back." We're like, "You didn't fucking break your back." She's like, "Will someone carry me to the door?" And we're like, "No, just crawl." So she fucking army crawls out. She broke her back in 3 places.
Oh, shit.
And we made her crawl. We made her crawl all the way out of the
you can't
gym.
be crying wolf all the time. You know?
Yeah,
People won't believe you.
Oh man, that is the funniest thing ever. I was always like, remember when Candace broke her back and we made her crawl? But yeah, literally army crawled out of the gym.
Did she come back ever?
Yeah, she came. She like in a year she was back, but she broke her back.
A year? Oh my god, dude! Holy shit!
She was in a back brace. We have a picture of me lifting her up in a wheelchair. I think.
Get out of here! I
think I
So
have
how much? So you have to lift people, like sometimes 2 or 3 people, right? So how much were you benching? Did you have to do weight training, or was it all like calisthenics?
It was all just that and
Incline,
calisthenics.
decline?
But after I did that for 3 years, and I did powerlifting for a year after that.
Oh,
And I
okay.
was pretty strong from that because it's like it's cleans, it's throwing, you're doing a lot of running, you're on your toes a lot. I mean, I wasn't that ripped and strong, but the big guys. I mean, if you want to see them, they're like flipping people with one hand on YouTube, but type in like SFASU.
Nudes, yeah.
2009, and then cheer. Oh, you got to go to YouTube for it. But you'll see, I mean, they're just huge. They're just like massive dudes, and they're throwing the smallest people alive by one hand and then catching them with one hand. And yeah, you got to do that. Look at our boy. Shouts out to James McCann. Very funny guy. No, scroll down some more. That one. So you're seeing like the biggest fucking people ever, just like throwing people. And this is where I went. The music. Turn the music off or I'm going to go insane.
Who would program that? Was that like a whole director, like a music director? Or
We
was
had a
it-
coach.
Yeah.
Her name was Trisha. Shouts out to Trisha. Love her so much. You can barely see it.
I see him though, yeah.
Yeah. The guys are huge.
So that's what you would do.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do that by myself. I wasn't that strong.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to do it with like a group of girls. So Yeah, they're flipping them with one hand.
Genius.
You see this shit?
Can I get 2 more? You go over here. Come here real quick. Yeah, that's
We're
insane.
watching cheerleading. This is great. This is all I've wanted to do in my life.
This is dope, man. I'm happy you brought this into my life. Now I get an excuse to watch.
So you could
it.
do the flips and everything like that.
Yeah, I can do that.
Holy
Damn.
smokes!
Look at that. Those guys were so good that year. I think they won grands that year. That's fun.
Basket.
This is the
tosses.
fun. This is the most fun part where you throw the girl up and you try to get her as high as you can, and then you got to catch her.
Have you ever hit a girl's head off off the lights or what?
Yeah. One girl broke my nose, but she
Oh,
said,
shit.
well, she put ass on face and broke my nose, and I thought she was the hottest girl ever. So she apologized. I was like, never apologize. They didn't think that was that funny, but I did.
It's fine. It's meant to be.
Actually, I think on our ring, we made it a whole thing called "Sit on Our Face" that year, SOMF, and so on our championship rings it says "Sit on Our Face."
The debauchery.
Nice.
Oh, I love that. I'm
Genius,
gonna find
dude.
that one. That's so funny.
Some people figure it out, you know.
Distant lover. What's that?
Let's see this one.
Distant lover.
Is it music?
Your mom's a hoe on the gram. That's crazy.
And she's taking me out to eat and trips and shit. Or no?
Why? Yeah. Am I a little kid on Instagram? I shouldn't be on Instagram as a little kid.
No, I think it's just psychologically damaging to see your mama be a hoe. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when you're a kid, I think when you become an adult, you're like,
No, when you
I get
put it, no, I think it's I think when you put it together, that's when it's damaging.
it is.
I think at first it's kind of like, hey, we're going on.
That happened to my
trips.
cousin, bro. Like everyone's like, "What's wrong with him?" It's like his mama was a hoe. Like she had a dyke face for a little bit. She had I mean, random niggas through your crib
stud?
over and over. Yeah, stud face. That's not.
I don't know.
good.
I don't know.
Like she was
I
a
don't
stud or she liked studs?
No, she had a stud face.
know. She had a stud
okay.
phase.
Yeah.
She was a stud.
No,
No.
she wasn't a stud.
Oh, she was dating a stud.
She was dating a stud.
Okay.
So it was just like random dudes, and then like a lady that looked like Solange coming through you
Wow.
with a boosie face.
Damn.
Talking about call me Miss. Talking about call me Miss Barbara. You know,
Shit.
that's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Did you see that
What?
shit?
Okay. Does it fuck you
yeah.
up? Does it fuck you up as much as if your dad's doing that, just running through women?
I think your dad.
I don't know,
I think
bro.
your dad. Oh no, I think if your dad went through a stud phase, that would.
That'd be crazy.
That's more damaging.
Your
Stud
dad-
phase is more
Bro,
damaging.
your dad is fucking Remy Ma. That's crazy, bro.
I don't know why I hold my dad such a higher standard than my mom.
That's the thing. Your dad can't fuck like that because he old. Like, you know, like very rarely. If your dad was fucking like that, that's kind of cool. 'Cause that means your dad was able to keep it up at 50.
Yeah.
There's no way he was fucking like that. But you know,
I don't know those pills, man. That medication. Big
new
Pharma's
game.
good for one thing and one thing only. Fucking. Everything else, getting healthy, whatever. I don't care about that.
they got the dick pills on though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the stem cell thing.
Your dick.
Yeah. When I'm 50, put the stem cells right in my
shit.
dick.
When you're
and good.
50,
I heard Elon got that shit.
next year.
Next year. Yeah. Next year.
I heard Elon got that shit. when he fucked
2
it up.
years.
Well, yeah, ain't you real old, Josh? How old are you?
39.
That's crazy, bro. You look younger than me.
Damn.
What?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I thought you were
Hey,
like
don't.
3 years younger than me, but
trying to
no,
be nice.
you're like right behind me.
Yeah.
You're 40
I
already.
like that.
How old are you?
I'm 40. I'm about to be 41 actually in a couple of
Oh
weeks.
shit.
Yeah.
How old are you,
I
George?
just turned 41.
41.
Yeah.
They're both. They're old.
I'm 35.
Yeah. They're
Oh
old.
shit.
I just turned 35 like a month ago.
Damn, dude. I would have thought you were like 28 or something. Just the stuff you talk about.
So this lady got my 12 sugar daddies giving me my apartment, my Mercedes Benz, and $30,000 a month. So she's
At the end, she's all happy. Oh, my sugar daddy's in that. At the end, it gets fucking sinister, dude.
Let me see.
Okay, play.
It's as terrible as it sounds. I entrap them with the idea of, oh, I really care about you, and it might be fake, but they don't know that.
Well,
they
maybe
don't care.
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't care
care.
because if they're paying you, if cumulatively she's making $30,000 a month, and I'm so rich, giving her $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month ain't shit to me. I'm giving you $7 a month is what I'm giving.
So
you.
you're saying it's doable then?
No, I'm saying that she's thinking she's manipulating it, and they're like, I have like 15 of you. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Here's $7. I pay you to shut up.
So even in her hoedom, she still feels special.
Well, she feels
She
like
don't give a
she's-
fuck. She's getting what she wants
She get
anyway.
what she
Yeah,
wants.
they're both. It's all a transaction for both of them.
Yeah.
But I think she thinks she's like, yeah, I'm doing this to you, and it's like, no, you're a piece of meat to him.
No. He knows the game, and she knows the game. So they're both playing their parts, but they both know it's a game. It's not like real.
Bro, what's the most you ever spent on pussy?
Let's see. Top Golf is like
Top golf. I feel you on that shit.
about 200.
Yeah, that's a grip.
I dropped 3,000 at a strip club.
3,000?
Well, I didn't drop 3,000. My friends dropped 3,000 on me.
When?
My bachelor party.
Oh damn, we had a ball, dude.
Yeah. And then I found out later that it was 3,000. They're like, we spent 3,000 on you last night. I'm like,
you shouldn't have did that. You
I want to be like, are you sure it was me or was it all of us? Because there's no way all 3,000 was me.
Watching them pick that money up at the end is so demeaning. I can't look at them when they do that.
That's why you help them.
That's your time to talk.
I feel so embarrassed when they do that. Like the music is off. They could at least keep the music going. They turn the music off and just watch them shuffle it together. Like,
and you hear them click, 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 click.
So I can't make eye contact with that. I'll look at booty, but then I'm like, just stop, please. I get so shy.
What? You get shy at a strip club?
I do. I can't make eye contact with them. It makes me.
That's a place you can be free.
They don't want to be there. Bro. They really don't.
As they're pushing back on your pelvis.
They really don't.
Like, so.
They really don't want to be there, bro.
I don't say
no one. No one is happy in a job where you don't have windows.
Ooh.
I don't know. Maybe.
Wait a minute. The comedy club though, most of them don't have windows looking outside.
And I'm not happy.
There you go. You're a stripper?
What about a window in the green room?
Damn.
No, I was having a conversation with this girl. We called her like the pretzel girl. She was this close. My table was right here, and they were like right here.
Yeah.
And she was about this close, and her head was right here. Her legs were behind her arms, and she was doing this, like splaying herself, moving shit aside. And we talked about she was going to school. Well, my wife was talking to her. She was talking about being like a physicist or some shit. And we were like, oh, interesting. But, just having a conversation while we're looking at her anatomy and shit. It was pretty. That's the time to talk to them when they're picking shit up off the ground. Like, hey, you can be over here later?
That's crazy.
No?
Just gaping it wide open.
It was a little much. I'm not going to lie.
It is a bit much.
But no one else was making a big deal about it, so I didn't want to be the only one, Like,
let's pick one more. Which one's next?
Bro, you pick. Me and George picked the last two.
Dude, I have a whole bunch of them from the. Oh, that's payback right there, Josh. Go ahead, do it.
No,
have you seen that one?
No,
you saw that one?
I read the rest of it.
Fuck,
I don't want to put that one.
I haven't seen him I haven't heard that name in a very long time, brother.
This came on my TikTok, I think, or something. Or I guess it's on YouTube. I don't know.
Ain't nothing new.
Dude, there's a whole bunch of good ones in there.
Well, tell me one. Which one?
I don't know. I forget it.
Just die.
Go up.
The first one you had us watching was a lady doo-dooing.
New Fantasy.
This better not be nobody else doo-dooing.
Yeah,
it might be.
Probably is.
Those pictures of you when you were younger, you were a very handsome man.
So this is a new porn I'm watching.
In fact, I can see that you still are a very handsome
He's had
man.
a stroke.
The FBI had cameras in here watching you. They are gone now, though.
This is bananas.
This is on
They thought
Facebook.
you were faking. I told them there is no way you
Well, they
could
cut out
fake
the fun
something
parts
like
right now.
this for so long. You'd have to be one hell of an actor. Let's get you nice and clean.
He's cleaning his balls and his dick, and she looks around. Hold on.
That is nice.
That is nice.
Let's see why they call you Cadillac.
She blows him. Well, now look what he does.
And I got your attention.
It sure the fuck did.
Mr. DeVille.
Oh, that's my name.
I'm sorry. I need to go.
Oh, no. Get your ass right back
It's
down
even
there.
darker than what it was.
You've been faking this whole time.
Oh, now that I'm awake, you don't want to do it no more, huh? Goddamn pervert.
No.
Oh,
No.
you come here.
No.
You come here and you suck this. Watch them teeth.
Fucking
'Cause
crazy.
if I feel one of them, I am going to pull them out one by one. What you?
Oh, dude.
What the
What-
fuck is
it's-
this?
what-
What is wrong with you?
It's so.
What is wrong with you?
This is next level shit, bro.
Is he like this every week?
Yeah.
This is next level shit.
That's why I'm worried when I click on it. I thought Facebook it's safe.
No, that's
No.
so fucked. All of this is fucked.
On like so many levels, dude. It's so good.
You're
It's
supposed
so
to show us
good.
videos of little kids getting hit with wiffle ball bats.
No,
or turtles getting cooked
Sinister
in
porn.
soup. Everything you've shown us is a cry for help.
A plot twist.
Is
That's
there
what it was.
Is there
It's
like
a
a
plot twist?
Can you call CPS on like 41-year-olds? Is that possible?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's called APS.
Yeah, we need
really?
that. What's going on?
Adult Protective
How long
Service.
does this video go for?
It just repeats, but in a different language.
Can I tell you?
It adds parts that we didn't see, but it's just not worth it. That was a meat and potatoes right there.
Can I tell you about the funniest porno I've ever seen?
Yeah.
And I can't find it. So if you can find it, please send it to me.
I probably got it.
Listeners to the podcast.
Yeah,
probably got it.
Listen. Okay, so there's an orgy, right? It's one white girl and there's like 6 black dudes, and they're having an orgy. And so one girl's bent over on the couch, like her head is like this, and the guy's fucking her from the back, and they're just all kind of sitting around. And all of a sudden, you see a guy running up, like he has his dick in one hand. He's like doing this, like when you're trying to leave church quietly.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming through. He's like, oh God. Then he comes on the girl's head without saying anything and just goes, booyah!
That's pretty good.
I can't find that guy.
Tell us. You don't have the.
Yeah, I got it.
What is it?
Oh my god!
I was listening to it the other day because I was going through my phone to
What
like
is
add
it?
space, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna keep that. It's
Jesus.
So kind of similar to your story. There's just so it's like
just show him it.
All right. it's like a documentary, to be honest with you. It's not even like a
meeting of minds.
Yeah, a porno per se. But this cuck takes his wife to the porn fest, like the tattoo fest. It's like a porn fest and shit. We go meet the AVN stars and shit. And so he's walking around, and it's her birthday, and she wants to get fucked by 6 black dudes, and tells all his time. And so so they meet. Apparently they're all friends too. It was crazy. They were just waiting in the wings, and I guess that's a place you would go hang out with 5 other buddies. And so they go back to the hotel, and they just start going to town on her, dude.
Would you rather, if in that situation, it would be 5 of your friends or 5 strangers? Or a mixed bag.
Yeah, it doesn't matter really. I don't know.
He'll do it.
I just hope everyone's having fun.
I'm down for it. I'm down. I just don't want any kind of fucking anybody coming back with
You can't find it?
any story. Yeah, it's just way back there.
What is it? Is it a porno?
It's the funniest thing. Well, sometimes I'll watch. I'm like you. Like sometimes I'll watch porn just because it's funny too.
It's very funny.
And
well, okay, what you think
happens.
is funny is very different from what he thinks
I can
is
imagine.
funny.
I bet whatever he thinks is funny is probably just the most traumatic. It's the
Yes.
worst day of a woman's life.
No,
Yeah,
come
yeah.
on, dude. Come
That's
on.
basically what he's going to show you right now.
Don't put that on me, bro.
That's basically what he's showing
Don't put that on me. Just because you live a sheltered life, and I don't know what your problem is, bro. But
I live a
that's
sheltered
crazy, dude. I like new things that make me feel things, And that one, that sinister. Imagine she's a fucking maniac blowing a stroke victim that doesn't talk and shit.
Yeah. I don't think she was down there yet.
No,
I think she's
no.
kind of going like, oh my God.
He saw
She
the
blew him.
porn.
She blew
He
him.
saw
Yeah,
the
yeah.
porn.
So the next clip, if you let the clip run, it'll play where he starts calling her out. Bitch, I bet you've been doing this all around the facility. She's like, no, I haven't. You're my only one. He's like, I heard that plenty of times, bitch. Turns out he's a pimp, and that's his hustle for the government.
Yeah.
Is to fucking pretend he has a stroke so he gets to live there for free, and then this bitch has been blowing him. And so he puts her to work, and he starts making money. So the rest of the story goes.
So there's more to the plot. Than
more to it, yeah.
He's watched hours.
He starts making money by sending her out to the Johns that she was blowing or whatever.
That was her kink to blow guys who had strokes?
Yeah,
You can get hard
that is
after
true.
a stroke?
That is true. Yeah, of course you can. So that's
Oh.
true. Some
You can
people
break when
do
duty
that
calls.
shit, dude.
The what?
When duty calls.
Yeah.
I mean.
Some people
I just thought you
some
could.
people
One
do
of the
that
first
shit.
sketches I wrote was Beauty and the Beast, and he doesn't turn back into a guy. He just stays as a wolf, and she falls in love with him. And she just realizes, oh, God, I got to fuck this dog now.
Speaking of, pull the video.
No.
Pull the video.
You're
up.
so fucked.
I don't have a video.
I say
of that.
fucking a dog, and he's like, I got a story that relates to this. This is not okay.
Okay, so that was the thing.
I'm not
I was gonna
editing.
talk
I'm
to you
not going to
about.
edit. If you say anything, I'm not going to edit anything.
Okay, well, there's nothing to even say. Shut up. There's nothing to say, Josh.
All right.
Chill out with that shit.
Well, what shows you guys got coming up?
Man, I'm taking all of March off, brother. I'm not doing anything in March. I do have my Don't Tell set's going to be dropping soon, so that'll
Fuck
be
yeah,
really
congrats.
fun.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice,
That'll be real
man.
fun.
Nice.
Is that the one you went? You go to New York with CJ and
Yeah, there's a lot of
Poston?
Austin boys. CJ, Ruby Sednick, Derek Poston, Dylan Sullivan, all recorded at the same time.
Yeah.
Really, really fun night. Don't Tell's awesome. Don't Tell's great, and I'm really excited for what I put out there. Like,
nice.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
man!
it's going to be
Congrats.
I'm very happy for it. So looking forward to that.
It's crazy how we all used to shoot for like the fucking, you know, like no one watches fucking like late night.
Yeah, no.
No one watches fucking late. No one's like, oh, I had a killer set on this fucking TV. Don't Tell has become fucking huge.
Late
Ralph
night, yeah.
got blew up off that too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Who else? Fucking
Well, I feel like if you have a good set, it begets more work because
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
so easily shareable. It takes 2 seconds to be like, that was a funny joke. Let me send it to 15 people.
Yep.
And it's shot really well. It's edited really well. And
Oh, so you saw it already?
no, I haven't seen mine, but
Other ones.
My friend Mason James from Houston.
Oh yeah, Mason was in it too.
And he had a great one. I mean, he's on there killing, and you can tell that he's killing and having a lot of fun. And I think they do a good job because I feel like so much of the comedy is the same. We don't need any more white male comics. I don't think. You know, I think we've had enough. Every white male comic is the same guy. Oh, he's a guy and he pretends not to know anything about anything. Oh, I didn't know that. Did you know? Trans. I thought that was just trains without an eye or whatever the fuck that they're doing these days. But
That's a pretty good impression.
they do really, but Don't Tell does a really good job of mixing it up. And you get a good diverse lineup, and I don't know, it's very, very funny. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah. Roll.
I'm gonna be in Bastrop on March 1st.
Hell yeah.
Best of where?
Damn, I forgot what the name of the place is. It's the fucking
Film Alley.
Film Alley.
Nice.
On Revolver, I got Revolver at LOL. The 26th.
George?
Hey, look up George Anthony Comedy on the Instagrams and find out where I'm going to be at, bitch.
Hell yeah. Thank y'all for listening. And make sure to check out Black Rabbit every Thursday through Sunday. Peace.